right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Bring the game back up on my actually, first let me bring Discord back up here. And put the game back up. Alright, well.
Nah. Nothing.
Nothing?
Nah.
Okay, I don't know.
I'm wondering if the game, if like your if there's a setting that's like maybe the Discord audio output is coming through a different device than maybe the beginning of the stream.
It shouldn't be. I haven't changed any of those settings.
Well, let's find out just in case.
Alright.
Okay, I open up Discord.
Both on default. How about now? Uh-oh. Hello?
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, when I set them to default, it swapped over to the HTC Vive headset.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So is Streamlabs have the same output setting as Discord?
Yes.
Alright, then I have no idea.
Yeah. Test video. Okay. Well, that's for. Wait, hold on. This is for. Oh, this is for Discord. Okay. Okay. Give me a second here. I'm trying to fix it.
Alright.
I don't know if it's something on my end or if it's on your end. Okay.
That's
okay.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What would probably be helpful is if I did a call with someone else, and check their shit, but. Okay, yeah, my voice and video is the same.
Yeah, screen one. Oh, here we go. Sound may not be available when sharing a screen on your device, but it won't let me. But Discord won't let me just. Here's. Yep. No. Back. So I can share So here's the interesting thing. Hang on. Maybe if I go to my settings. That's right, I gotta unplug the controller because otherwise it doesn't recognize mouse inputs very well. Okay, oh, that's not working. System 2. Steam settings. Display full screen.
Full screen. Try putting it in windowed mode.
Okay. Here we go. Borderless.
Alright, so can you then hit confirm?
Yes. Apply these settings. Yes. Saving. There we go. And then go live. How about now?
Yep.
Okay, there we go. We fixed it.
So yeah, it's literally Discord screen share audio won't work if the shared screen mode is in app is in full screen.
Okay.
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 So now I'm going to increase your audio for me. And then where's the audio? Okay. So it's got like violin music and piano playing, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I can hear it.
Alright, give me a moment here now to put the link out to people. Go. Where'd it go? Here we go. Okay. There we go. That should be good. Bring Streamlabs back up on my end. Remind myself of my hotkeys. Oh, hold on. One thing I want. Actually, hold on. I have something else I want to do with Discord. Settings. Where'd it go? There it is.
Alright, so before we get started, we should probably figure out what our talking points are going to be, because I know we started talking about the Digimon game. Last. We started with Digimon World 1, we got interrupted by plot. So we don't know how much plot is going to be going on.
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta sneeze.
I guess, do you want to like try and... Okay. Do we want to try and like, I don't know, trying to think of like what kind of middle ground we could find here for like, still having commentary and talking about Digimon, but like also letting the story play out.
Your audio got real choppy there.
How about now?
That's better.
Okay. I'm trying to find out what kind of middle ground we can do, like giving commentary while still letting the story play out. So what do you think?
I mean, last time we just kind of made comments on what they were saying as they went, and then during, like, the combat section is when we initially were doing everything else.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but here is my pre-stream screen now.
Wait. What, is it just the... I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, if you just go to the stream, it'll be up right now.
Oh, give me a second. Did you put it in the Buddy Junction?
No, like, it's on the YouTube. It's on my channel right now. That is what is showing instead of the game while I did all the setup.
Give me a second. I don't usually bring up YouTube because, like, I'm right here. So give me a second. Hold on to your butts, I'll be there soon.
Yeah. I'm wondering, should I keep the 2L version or use the corrected 1L version I made?
Nah, I think this looks dumb enough.
Alright, so keep the 2L version.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, but that should do it now. I'm gonna swap over to the actual game so you can close out the stream now, like the YouTube stream.
Yep.
Alright. That done?
Yep.
Alright, and... Alright, here we go!
I can hear things now.
Everything should be working exactly as I want them to. I am going to just check real quick on my end. Give me 1 second.
Alright.
Do I have audio coming through on here? I don't have the... So do I have audio coming through? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
What is this? That's all this. Alright. Can leave this now. And there we are. Load, yes. Alright, we're back at it.
Oh shit.
Whoop, okay. Is there anyone here? Maybe I can find some trace of them in a different area.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I lost the stream for a second.
Oh, how did you lose the stream? What did you do?
I accidentally left the stream on Discord.
Ow. You fool.
Yep. Do you know when red spider lilies show up, it's going to be something important?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, how are you scrolling through it?
Q and E.
Okay.
It says so at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so, we're looking for somebody.
Yeah, anybody. And I think I know who we're going to find.
Numamon.
Probably. Okay. Yeah, I can do that, and I can also do this to check for the secrets.
Yeah. Okay, so since you're doing gameplay right now,
yes,
we started briefly talking about Digimon World first.
Yes.
Last time.
The original Digimon World game.
Remind the audience, since it's been a little while, what your general opinion on it is.
For me, the original Digimon World, I see it as an ambitious and enjoyable game, but it has a lot of jank that makes it much harder for me to play it compared to almost any other game in the series.
Okay, that's fair. For my part, it is quite possibly one of my favorite Digimon games they've ever made, because it feels so much more active with the fact that your Digimon moves around when they fight, and it's not just like a turn-based battle system. I'll continue this point in a moment.
Oh. Is it those stone monsters? Is it the Gatsumon again?
They're gonna get you, Mon.
Ah! Why would they want to get Chumon, though? I mean, he kind of just sits there and shit.
Yep. Sure does. I was gonna say gets to you, Mon, but like, that's kind of low effort. Okay, so the inner monologue is not voiced, but the outer monologue is voiced.
Yes. He just said it, Aoi.
See, I heard Aoi.
I heard Aoi.
I heard Aoi. Interesting. Just, okay, so real quick, that line that he said right before this.
Yes.
I think he said, "Is anybody?" twice. Because he repeated like a set of syllables twice, and then added more stuff on the second time.
Anybody. Is anybody here?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been the more direct translation.
Yeah, instead of like the localization.
Yes.
Because remember, kids, translation is not localization.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that familiar to anybody who's watched the original show?
Yup.
Oh wait, I wanted to let you know. Episode 1 is officially tied for the second most popular video on my channel right now.
Rock on!
Yeah. If it literally got one more view, it would be tied for number 1. And if it got 2 more views, it would be the most viewed video on my channel.
Rock on! Hell yeah!
Uh-huh. Did something move just now? Is it my boy?
Oh no! That JPEG of the bush did a weird warp effect in Photoshop.
Behold the awesome power of Flash animation.
Okay, I think the idea that this game studio resurrected Flash just for their fucking game is absurd enough for me to love it. It's just dumb enough. Beat the shit out of it. Fight it. You have the goggles on your head.
I mean, but it also, like, kicked the shit out of us earlier.
Okay, who cares? We're anime protagonists. You go Red Oni on this shit.
That's fair.
Takato was the exception, not the rule.
This is true. Oh, we get to do the phone thing again. Go right on up to it.
Absolutely.
Wrathfulness
There's no time for
change.
thinking. Still not there. Post it to the gram.
Oh. Oh, it's my boy!
Man, the new Fatal Frame game is weird. Man, alternatively, man, I can't believe they finally made Digimon Snap.
Okay.
I feel like in a game like if this game were a different genre, that would set us up. That would be setting us up for a jump scare.
Okay, you get 3 to open the camera. 3. By 3.
There's an unlock on.
Okay.
Do you have numlock on?
Yes.
Did you hit the other 3 on the keyboard?
I will try it.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Maybe do the camera on the top. Just move your cursor to the camera icon. Can you? Nothing.
Nothing.
Because didn't he say I should look around my camera?
Yeah.
The only two things you can expect are there. We didn't change the controls, did we?
No. I could check. Don't believe I did. Settings. Yeah, no, I didn't change any controls.
That's weird. It's like, then why isn't try a different number? I know it says 3, but like,
okay.
If 3, there's 2 3s on the keyboard, and if neither.
Oh, there we go. Now it's working.
Okay. Make a fool out of us, why don't you?
Oh. Show yourself.
That looks like it like kind of juts and jars around a little bit. Actually, I think there's one more up on the right side.
Yep.
That's the one you already inspected.
Is it? I thought it was.
Yeah. So go to the right side. There's one more.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, you.
There it is!
That's when we looked at in the first place.
It's my boy!
Oh no, it's a talking head! What are you? I'm gonna tell him again.
Alright. So it ran off from there to one of the other spots.
So that's what we started with. So let's whack-a-mole this Coromon.
Not here.
So I don't have any strong feelings about most of the in-training forms. Do you?
For the most part, no. I mean, like, there's always going to be a soft spot for, like, the original ones, just because, like, I mean, that you're introduced to them in the first anime.
Yeah, I think the only one I have strong feelings about is Tokomon. His mouth freaks me out.
Yeah,
like, that's horrifying.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Tokomon, just because, like, oh, he's got all that going on in his mouth, and then Coromon is literally the first Digimon you see.
Yep. Okay, so while we're still doing this, Digimon World 1 is my favorite, on the grounds that I think that it best replicates the adventure of having a Digimon and running around the world and exploring new areas, and ending up in tough situations with your Digimon. I feel like it best replicates that feeling from the show. I also have a special place in my heart for old jank games. And that game is still fun enough with the way you can grow your Digimon and make it more powerful and access new stuff. Also, the way the town builds.
Yes. That is legitimately the whole, like, way the town builds itself is the one thing I think it has over every other entry in the traditional Digimon World series.
Right, because every Digimon creates a new change.
Yes.
Why does it keep bouncing?
It's just standing there, menacingly!
Oh, give me a moment.
Okay. I don't know. I'll just keep going.
って呼ぶなよ。僕にはタクマって名前があるんだ。
It's always polite to introduce yourself.
答えになってないって。
I think one of my legitimate favorite things about the Digimon series is just like that whole implication that when a Digimon and human are going to be partnered, the Digimon like intrinsically knows it from like birth, and like the day they meet that human is straight up the happiest day of their life.
Okay.
いや、それより待っていたってどういうことだよ。
そう、僕タクマのことずーっと前から待っていたんだ。
どうして？
どうしても何も。どうしてなのかな。
He has no idea. He just knows that he was, that he's super happy about it.
But I also think it's kind of funny. What? You know, that's a real good question.
それを聞きたいのはこっちだって。少なくとも僕はお前と違う。僕は人間だ。まだ子供だけど。
人間の子供。初めて
Okay. Okay, I get it. He's in training. But like, one of the main established genres of Digimon is human and cosplay. Like, there are Digimon that look like humans. A lot of them. I'm just saying.
But even by that standard, they would still expect the person to be walking around like wearing the same stuff that those Digimon are, or carrying weapons.
Sure. But
not
like,
wearing a shirt and jacket.
Okay, but like, there are so many human-shaped Digimon with different accessories. There's no way they wouldn't be able to say like, wow, I've never seen anything like you before. I want to eat you. Hey, listen, man, I'm still in high school. I'm not ready for that kind of commitment.
わかんないよ。いいか？ボロモンとか言ったな。僕はもう子供じゃないぞ。中学生なんだしな。
Okay, so he's a junior high student.
Which means like middle school.
Yes.
Which is weird, because he looks like what I would expect from a high schooler.
Yes.
In like an anime.
それは
Yeah, sure.
大人ってことだ。
タクマ、さっき自分で子供って言ってたよ。
それは違くて。
I'm curious, because since this got localized, are they going to be referring to them as rookie, champion, adult, and mega, or are they going to be going with child, adult, perfect, and ultimate?
I don't know.
Because I would assume that's a pun. That might be a pun of like Koromon knowing what like the meaning of adult being different for Koromon than it is for adults. But if they localize that, then the pun doesn't work.
Yeah.
ほらほら、そうやってすぐ向きになるところも。
うるさい。いいからこっち来るな。
You're being condescended to by a talking head. You hit rock bottom, Falcomon.
You're being talked down to by a literal infant.
Toddler. First things first, I gotta punt this thing off into the woods.
Yoshi, うまくあいつを振り切ったぞ。しかし、一体何なんだ。 撃も見たことないし、それなのに不思議なもんだな。そんなに怖くはなかった。
It's some kind of monster. Like one I could fit in my pocket. Wait.
What is it now?
Come on, Agumon.
No.
Nope, it's Gatsumon. I saw that silhouette.
Yep.
僕らを襲った岩のやつか。そこにいたのか。
What kind of... It sounded like a bull. Disconcerting.
Angie.
Yeah. See, look at that stance. That's the stance of someone who's gonna punch something. And on that ground, I think stand and fight.
Yep.
Now, granted, what punching a rock is gonna do, I don't know.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Come on!
お前は衣？
こいつは気が立っている。早く逃げて。
待って、足がすくんで。
僕がこいつを引き止めてるうちに、さあ早く。さあかかってこい。
That's about what I expected to happen.
Yeah.
だよお前、弱っちいじゃないか。僕なんて構わずにお前も逃げろよ。
だって僕はタクマを守らなくちゃ。ダメかも。
あ、まずい。
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
If you drew realistic Agumon, would you give him scales?
I'm not quite sure if I would give him scales or more something like half.
I picture him like elephant or rhino skin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or more something like half between like leather and human skin.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because like I picture him having more like, you know, like the skin texture they they put on like recreations of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picture more something like that rather than full on scales.
Yeah. Okay.
We gotta protect Koromon!
You gotta Mamoru that Koromon. Koromon no Mamoru.
やらせるもんか。
タクマって頼もしいな。けど危ないかも。
衣、せめてお前だけでも逃げろ。
I have limbs. I have a better chance in this fight.
タクマを置いて逃
I've
げられ
got ears. Ears are not limbs. Shut up.
だからそれはお互い様だって。
あ、そっか。
絶体絶命のピンチなのに笑いが出るなんて 余裕だよな。
僕もなんだかやれそうな気がしてきた。たくま、僕行かなくちゃ。
Do it! Do it, you bastard! Do it!
大丈夫。たくま見てて。言ったでしょ。僕はたくまを守るって。コロモン進化。
Okay. So we're gonna get like, yes, we are. Awesome.
Yes! My boy! My boy is here!
You're peeking your mic and it's cutting you off.
My boy is here!
よし。アグモン。頑張るぞ。
Wait, you switched sides.
That's fine. Change difficulty. Fuck that noise.
Okay. Start bat. Why could they not put battle? Okay. While you're doing this, my last point, aside from like feeling like the feeling replicates the show and the adventure of the show the best, and the modularity of the town and how it changes. I also think that is the only Digimon game where it's felt like getting a champion is a victory and getting an ultimate is a massive triumph. Like, it never felt like, it doesn't necessarily feel certain that you're gonna get one of them in that game. And I really like that aspect, because, like, you can, and also the fact that you can screw up. That game allows you to screw up. As you and I are both very familiar.
Yes.
So it also means that, like, getting a good evolution for your Digimon feels that much more special. So. Okay, so they localized Baby Flame to Pepper Breath, which means that... Wait, did this game tell us to exercise caution and defend?
Yes.
And instead you just one-shot him?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, it did that, but the dialogue still said Baby Flame, like when he spoke it.
Yeah, like because they're not localizing the audio, but they are localizing text. So I imagine they're gonna go with Champion, Ultimate, and Mega.
Agumon gained a very deserved level.
I don't know, man. Taking out a Gatsumon's not all that impressive.
Agumon gained a very deserved level.
Alright, man. Jeez.
I can hear my voice coming through your mic when I talk.
Weird. Give me a second.
Eh.
Has that been going on the whole stream?
On and off, yes.
Okay, I turned you down a little bit on my end. How about now?
Okay. We got a potency crystal. I don't know what that does.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Look at him! Look at my boy!
Alright, so we're in for the Skull Greymon route, right?
He's not actually available.
That's bullshit.
So Agumon's 3 evolution routes in this game are the classic Greymon, Metal Greymon, War Greymon.
Uh-huh.
Then there is Tyrannomon, Triceramon, Dinorexmon.
Okay.
And then his last one is Tuskmon, Megadramon, Mugendramon.
Wait, Tuskmon? Really?
Yes, yes.
Interesting. I would have expected something like Monochromon.
No, the other one is Tuskmon.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah. And based on the fact that that one's final form is Mugendramon, that is most likely the Dark Evolution route.
Yeah. Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Because I would have expected, like, Tyrannomon, Metal Tyrannomon, Machine Dramon.
Yeah, I would have expected Tyrannomon, Metal Tyrannomon, and either Mugendramon or Rust Tyrannomon.
Yeah.
I still love that Rust Tyrannomon is just a fucking Zoid.
Yep. I don't remember Dino Rexmon. I'm looking at him right now. I don't.
Yeah, he was introduced back during the X-Evolution period.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because he is a fucking...
Okay, press 9 to open the main menu. Items need to be equipped from the status screen, so open the status menu. Alright, this screen shows your team members' abilities and equipment, plus their evolution level. Press Z to see more detailed information on a monster. Okay, so they are going with the localized terms. Looks like.
Okay.
Which means that the joke did not work.
Which means maybe it wasn't a joke.
Use
What?
Q and E to change categories. Go to equipment.
There's a lot of mechanical dinosaur, like metal, like cyborg dinosaur Digimon
Yes.
in this.
Wait, in this or in the series?
In Digimon.
Yes.
It's like there's Megadramon, Gigadramon, Metal Tyrannomon, fucking Metal Greymon, Wise Greymon.
Mm-hmm.
They do that a lot.
Yes. And part of it is just because it looks really cool. Just have
Yeah.
a big, like, dinosaur dragon walking around with cybernetic weapons and enhancements.
Yeah. Weird that Tuskmon is who they consider to be the champion for Megadramon.
His changes, like, frequently in the series. Like, every time he shows up, it's a different one.
Yeah. Alright. So keep going through that.
Yep. Be sure to check out all these menus to really get the most out of the game, okay? Okay, change. Potency Crystal increases his physical and special attack. Okay. There we go. Oh, you can have up to 2. Okay. Wait, how much did that increase? Hold on, what? Hold on, let me... Oh, okay, that gave him plus 30 to both of those.
Huh. That's a rather large percentile increase here.
That is. Agumon's gonna beat the shit out of everyone. Alright, now return. Oh yeah, so similar to, you'll be familiar with this, similar to the Shin Megami Tensei games, you can talk to other Digimon in battle and try to recruit them to your party to use alongside the main cast.
So you aren't just limited to what the main cast has.
No, you are not. You can get
Okay,
other
that's
Digimon
interesting.
and add them to your cast, and I believe you can get them to evolve too.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's really cool, and it's one of the reasons where I'm like, God, I'm so excited for this game. Okay.
タクマのおかげでどうにか勝てた。
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. There's something I want to check now. Item. Can I use it from
Interesting.
here?
So I'm just kind of like losing myself in the Digimon wiki a bit.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, one of the widely used, like the only real like confirmed mega for Master Tyrannomon is Gaiomon.
Yes.
Wait a minute. He's called. Wait, hold on. He's called Gaiomon in the cards in like the current card game still, right?
Yes.
Then why the fuck is the wiki calling him Samudramon?
Oh wait, are you looking at Digipedia?
Digimon Fandom.
Oh, okay. They exclusively use the U.S. The U.S. Localization names and terms.
Except currently.
Yeah, but they called him Samudramon once in the U.S. Translation of Next Order, and so
And
that's
Fusion.
what they. Really? I didn't even know he was in. I didn't know they changed his name to that in the Cross Wars dub.
Yep. Oh,
Which is
that's Cross Wars. That is Cross Wars. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so but it's weird again because like every time he showed up before then, they just kept Gaiomon.
Huh.
And then they changed it in the Cross Wars dub to Samudramon, changed it back again in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. Then in Next Order they changed it back to Samudramon, and then they changed it, and then in everything else since then they changed it back to Gaiomon.
Do you know apparently he was originally designed to be Black War Greymon X?
Yes.
That's
But-
neat.
Yeah, but they later just went with the normal thing of just taking the regular War Greymon X and coloring him black.
Yeah. Didn't they fucking have, like, him used in Cross Wars as just, like, a lackey?
Yes, which is really weird. Especially
Yeah.
because the person he was a lackey of is, like, stupid weak in comparison.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, he was a lackey of Musiamon, of all things. It's like, Gaiomon could kill, like, 50
Yeah.
Musiamon.
Yeah, that should be, like, the other way around.
Yeah, it really should be.
Alright.
Which is one of the reasons why Cross Wars is not very fondly remembered. Just because, like, what is the fucking power scaling in this show?
I still like Cross Wars. Alright. So, let's not go through the entire help menu. That'd be,
Yeah, I'm not trying to. I was just trying to check some other... I'm trying to check
Okay.
other stuff.
Alright, so while we're doing this,
Okay,
so,
I'll just
Digimon
save
World
real
2.
quick. Yes, Digimon World 2. That was a game I don't have as much experience on because I only played it on a very old emulator that did not always work properly.
See, I played that one a lot, and that was my introduction to what the standard is for a lot of Digimon games, which is the 3-on-3 turn-based battles.
Yes. Yeah, so like that, yes, is the standard. What I'm saying, most of my problems were just like the emulator not working properly and randomly
Right.
deleting my save progress.
Oof. Rough.
So that's why it's like, you know what? I don't feel like I should give a say on that game because I only experienced it through a jank-ass emulator.
That's fair. That game...
When
Okay.
it worked, I enjoyed it, but it's also like, god damn it, I'm stopping just playing, period, now because this is the third time it deleted my save game.
Fair enough. Alright. Let's continue with this, and I'll give my give a bigger opinion on it later.
Look at how happy he is. Look at how proud he is of himself.
Yeah, and his balance is fantastic. He
I
can stay on
know,
one leg
right?
forever.
つけちゃうなんて
たくま違うよ。今の僕はアグモンだよ。
アグモンコロモンじゃないのか
コロモンだったけど、今はアグモン。
よくわからないなでもとにかくまずはお礼を言うよ助けてくれてありがとうな
お礼を言いたいのも助けてもらったのも僕の方だよ。危ないところで助けてくれたのもこの姿になれたのも全部たくまのおかげだ。
Big drink of water. Stay hydrated, everyone. This is a threat.
Oh yeah.
僕のおかげって何もしてないし
そんなことない。なんだかわからないけど、たくまと一緒にいたら体の中からぐんぐん力が湧いてくる。
That's basically how how Digimon works. The inner strength and growth of the human grants power to the Digimon and allows them to evolve.
Yep.
Which legitimately makes it way more interesting to me than how Pokemon does it.
どういうことだよ。その姿になったことか。一体それってどうなってるんだ？
Oh yeah, while we're on Digimon, as we were going to be the entire stream, did you see what I sent you the other day with the Candmon card?
I did.
Yeah. I hope you realize that wasn't me taking a shot at them or anything. That was literally just me going through my cards while I edited my decks and realizing, wait.
Yeah. No respect. Okay, that card game does some dumb stuff. The categorization of Digimon types is there's baby dragon, there's mini dragon,
Yep.
there's small dragon, there's dragonkin, there's elder dragon, there's whatever, there's angel, there's throne, there's archangel, there's fallen angel. Oh my god, I have a soapbox about the Digimon card game that I play and love, but like, I'm not going to get into it now.
Yeah, part of that is that they are using the Bandai categorizations.
Yeah, which is stupid and they should stop it.
That's why I tended to symbolize them into slightly broader categories.
いや、今のは褒めてないからな。とにかくこんな変な生き物見たらみんなびっくりするだろうな。
Do they have Digivices in this?
No.
みんなを探さないと。
Okay.
From welcome to the chat, Schrodinger Mika. Kingdom Dragon Hearts 3 Electric Jamboree.
Jesus Christ. And for the record, it's Micah.
Is it? I'm always so bad at that.
Now you're good.
みんなって誰だ？
ああ、僕の仲間のことだよ。いろいろあってこの近くの神社まで来ることになって、一度は全員集まったんだけど土砂崩れに巻き込まれてみんなとはぐれたんだ。
そうだったのか。
Then maybe they died.
とにかく一度校舎に戻らないとな。でもこんな見知らぬ土地で森の中、霧で方向感覚もわかんないや。
Agumon doesn't know what a school is.
あの霧の中には入るなよ、タクマ。
そりゃ好き好んで入るわけないだろ。ただでさえここがどこかもわかんないのに、またあの変なのに襲われたらひとたまりもないしな。またあんなのに。
What do you mean it won't end well for us?
Yeah.
It went fine.
なあ、
Yeah, Agumon beat the living hell out of
さっ
it.
きの石の化け物、
Like one shot.
Yeah.
あれお前の仲間なのか？
仲間？冗談じゃない。あんな突然襲いかかってくるようなやつ、僕の仲間でも友達でもないぞ。
I have
いや
standards.
ダチとか連れとかそういう意味の仲間かって聞いたんじゃなくて、
第一、僕はあいつらみたいに子供を襲ったりなんかしない。
Agumon is very offended at this.
いや同じようなタイプの生き物なのかって意味で聞いたんだけど。あいつらひょっとしてあの岩みたいなやつ以外にも化け物はいるのか？
いっぱいいるぞ。でかいやつ、硬いやつ、空を飛ぶやつ、速いやつ、毛むくじゃらなやつ、他に
Weirdly sexy ones.
For a brief moment, I misread that as fat ones.
Hey, Hey, Takuma, you got a non-fetish? Boy, do we got something for you.
You will never let those ones go, will you?
I hate Sistermon so much. It's like an irrational hatred of Sistermon. It's not necessarily hugely worse than anything else out there.
I know,
Certainly
yeah.
not as bad as King Kakumon, which is just sexy cave lady. But, like, man, I hate Sistermon.
Yeah, I guess, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not, the Sistermon are in no way my favorites, but at the same time, I really am just of, like, I mean, they're not any worse than any of the others, so...
Dude, I'll be fine with Sistermon the day they give me a version of Angemon that's in nothing but a Speedo. If you're gonna fetishize one aspect of fucking religion, you gotta do all of it. I want to see God's man titties, is what I'm saying.
I mean, technically speaking, regular Angemon is constantly in a bodysuit. Like, it is perfectly sculpted to his abs.
Yeah, but I want it. But, like, why is it there then? Just get rid of it. Why leave anything to the imagination if you're not going to leave anything to the imagination?
I don't know.
Okay, so we still got inner monologue.
Yes.
Digimon World 2. It started off the whole 3-on-3. It's got a real interesting, unique setting where you're just playing as someone on one of 3 different teams, which determines your starting Digimon. It's a lot of fun, just like building up your Digimon, fusing them in to make a single more powerful Digimon, and just keep going through with that. It gave me my Boltmon, which I am forever grateful for. And yeah, it's just in general a fun ass game. Aside from that, I'll get back to this in a bit.
どうしたタクマ。
これからどうしようかなって。
We are kind of lost in the fog. As you put it, Agumon is someplace we should not... I'm going to try speaking again. We are kind of lost, and Agumon did warn us to never go into the fog. So...
Yep.
あの岩の化け物にまさか全員やられちゃったってわけでもないだろう。
Why not?
誰かまだこの近くに僕の仲間がいるかもしれない。
化け物じゃないぞ。岩みたいなやつならそいつの名は
Name drop.
それぞれ固有の名前があるんだな。
And the name he dropped was Agumon!
I forgot.
僕はこれから校舎に戻ろうと思ってる。その道すがらにはぐれた仲間を探したい。アグモンも協力してくれるか。
おう、僕はタクマと一緒だ。
Yeah! Let's go, Agumon!
よし、じゃあ。
I think we know who that is.
姫。
I haven't heard their voices before, so I don't know who that is.
悲鳴だと思う。あっちの方から聞こえた。
あの声、多分ミノルの声。
I just want to let you... That was right. But I just want to let you know, the hardest thing so far has been waiting for 2 weeks to play this again.
Yeah, I know.
Because as I said, I can't just play to the point we left off at, because I know that once I start, I will not stop.
Also, it would take you like 2 hours to get to the point we left off at, and that's about it.
Yeah. And it's like...
おう、
It's like, then what do I do? Just start another new game and play that for 2 hours? No.
Man, I know they said this was more a visual novel than a strategy RPG, but like, man, we are approaching 2 fights in 3 hours. I think that's my one main criticism of this game so far. Pacing feels a bit slow. Wow, we just hit part 1.
We're out of the prologue now.
Low prog. Hey, Izzy. Alright.
He's seen some shit.
Oh shit, man. Oh fuck, dude. Oh fuck.
Hello, Eric. From what I've seen so far, it's like a visual novel, lol. Oh, hey, there's Aoi, too.
Yep.
I mean, it's kind of both. It is between combat, it is a visual novel, and the choices you make during the visual novel segments affect your evolutions, your party members' evolutions,
Right.
What enemies you encounter, what bosses happen, and what ending you get.
Right. And let's be clear. We aren't aiming for any specific thing right now. We are going with whatever choices feel natural.
Yeah. My only goal is to get Greymon, Metal Greymon, and War Greymon.
Alright. On the chance that we end up with a different evolution line, for the stream at least, I think we should stick with it.
Fine.
そんなこと言ってもあいつらまだ追っかけてきてるかも。追いつかれたらやばいんだよ。早く逃げなきゃ。葵さんも見たでしょ。あいつの突進食らったら怪我じゃ済まないって。でも
私もう動けない。
Don't worry, main character will be here soon.
隠れて助けを待った方が。
Man, you guys should have brought goggles.
神社の方にはあの岩の化け物がいるし、他のとこなんて。
Oh wait, what if this is where their partners show up?
ここら、あそこなら隠れられるかも。ほら、葵さん、早く行こう。この音。
He back and he angry.
So, to quote, Falcomon is mischievous with a cheerful personality. It is a little selfish, and once it gets angry, it seems to have the raging temper of a volcano. Digimon characterization is even more inconsistent than the naming.
Yeah.
俺がこいつをなんとかするから、葵さんは逃げて。
ダメよ、ミノルくん。危ないわ。
Minoru, quick! Use paper!
一匹ならなんとかなるかも。ヒーローになれ。
Don't do it, Minoru. You're goggleless.
But he's got the hair.
そこまでだ。
Oh! More partners.
So whenever you have a pop-off, I don't know if it does it on the stream, but for me, in the Discord chat, like, it cuts it off almost immediately because it gets too loud. So you just, oh, and then it, like, cuts off.
Then look, Falcomon and Labramon are here.
Okay, so seeing Falcomon's original design is still jarring to me, because the first time I ever encountered Falcomon was Savers, but it had the more ninja-looking design.
Yeah.
But, like, that version of Falcomon this version did exist long before that one.
Yes.
この狼藉者め、これ以上は俺が許さん。
あなたのことは 私が守ってあげる。
お前たちもう大丈夫。こんな数無理だ。
Minoru is losing his shit. I think he peed a little.
一人で行っちゃダメ。
Interesting. Okay, the Digimon Fandom wiki is weird.
Uh-huh.
どこなんだミノル。
Oh, okay, here it is.
It's why I prefer to just use Wikimon.
Okay, so they have a different entry for Yatagaramon for the, for, like, the just normal Yatagaramon and the 2006 Yatagaramon.
Ah.
Which don't... no, I guess they do look different.
They
do
are,
look pretty
yeah.
significantly different.
Yeah, they are fairly different.
間違いない。ミノルだ。一体どこにいるんだ。
I'm also gonna say, Yatagaramon, the original design, in Digimon World DS, originally released in Japan as just Digimon Story, is one of the most inconsistent sprites in terms of its quality.
Can't find the sprite.
Ah.
おい。
Oh, I
I thi-
haven't any actually.
yeah, it's on Wikimon, I know that.
I can't find the sprite, but,
ここにご注文の気配があるぞ。
Give me a second. I'm gonna go to Spriter's resource.
Ah, okay.
さっきの岩のやつか。どのあたりだ。
そこのずっと奥の方だ。
祠の方だな。よし、急ごう、アグモン。
Let's go!
待ってたくま。ご注文の気配が今度はたくさんある。
だって。それでもミノルを放ってはおけない。行こう。
分かったたくま。僕に任せて。
Yeah, let's go, Agumon! Let's beat the shit out of them!
こっち来るな。おい、あれ。ミノルがごつもんに襲われてる。
どうするたくま。
No, we don't run away or watch and wait, we save him!
Yeah. We're fucking heroes, man.
Yeah.
だよな。さすがたくまだ。
ああ、友達のピンチをほっとけるものか。なぜ石の塊みたいなやつだから真正面からぶつかっても危険だ。
I tried to smush a big bulbous spider in my room today, and it disappeared before I could get it help. I don't know how to help you, Eric. I'm sorry.
Set it on fire. All of it. Burn it down. It's the only way, nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Kerosene, he says.
Just kill it all. Burn everything. Leave no survivors. Your family, they could be spiders in disguise. Kill them too. Us, we could be spiders in disguise. Kill us
お
too.
前は大丈夫か、ミノル。あいつ
Also,
俺を助けたぞ。
Uh-huh.
Falcomon
Uh-huh.
works way more for this version. The Digimon Savers version is clearly an owl.
Yes.
Very clearly an owl.
I'm too nervous because it probably has a vendetta against me. I mortared its child sack. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, again, burn it. Kill everything. Destroy it all. Burn it down.
Yep.
じゃないぞ。
だから言っただろ。
He unalived the egg sack in Minecraft. That's what you have to say now, or else YouTube gets angry at you.
助けて。
I don't know. I feel like that's only going to be when you're talking about people. You know, like that time I told him to kill his family because there might be spiders in disguise.
ミノルが助けを望むなら全力で
Oops.
I want to play Minecraft, but my account has issues, and I don't want to play it enough to go through the crap of resolving that. Yeah?
Was Cherubimon called Kerpimon?
Yeah, just out of nowhere, they changed Cherubimon's dub name to Kerpimon, despite them having used Cherubimon in the past.
When? Like, even the Digimon Fandom Wiki refers to him as Cherubimon.
Yes.
The only time he's called that is in Cyber Sleuth
Yes.
and Hacker's Memory.
Yes. In everything else, he is still just Cherubimon.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
でもごつも相手じゃ相性が悪いかも。たくま加勢していいか。
そうだなミノルを放っておけない助けよう
Alright, let's go!
Fight the shit out of him.
俺が行こ
Falcomon can't handle this alone. Support him with Agumon. Better be careful until Agumon arrives. Select end turn. Okay. Now face forward.
なんだね。
Move to the blinking square on the grid. Move. Get going, Agumon! There's an attack there. Strike first with a skill. Choose an attack command, then select. Okay. Well, get some help from a friend. In battle, your allies will sometimes come to your aid. This is called battle backup. They can
Wait,
attack.
wasn't this my gimmick?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Alright. They can back you up in 3 different ways. Team attack, encouragement, and support. Team attacks are follow-up attacks on a shared enemy. You must both be adjacent to this foe. Encouragement is when you cheer on an ally, increasing their attack power. Support is when you cheer on an ally, recovering a certain amount of their HP or SP. The likelihood of battle backup occurring depends on both distance and affinity. Backup effects can give you an edge in battle. Try to stick close to your allies.
Okie dokie.
Group up in case they throw grenades at you. Your affinity will change based on choices you make in the story, and can be crucial in battle.
う俺が手伝おう
Yep, Gatsumon died again.
Yep. It's what he's best at. Alright, why not get some support from Takuma or whatever the fuck that said?
Died.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow my nose right into the microphone for that.
How could you? So, like, nothing came through the mic?
There we go. I actually had to blow my nose, so I muted it, and I tried to unmute, but apparently I pressed the button multiple times.
Ah.
You muted me. This will bring up a list of allies in the fight, so you can choose who to talk to. You can also see which rally effect you'll get. Each character provides a different effect. Sometimes you can talk to enemies, but it looks like this one isn't having it. Maybe next time. Now cheer on Agumon. Select Agumon from the list. I'm gonna let that bit go, or else I'm never gonna be able to talk about the games, and I'm just
Ah.
gonna be stuck doing that every time.
Ah.
So yeah, Digimon World 2, cool setting,
Yeah.
cool like ideas, introduced like a standard in the combat system, and the way that you make friends with Digimon is you give them items and then you fight them, and then they join you, and that's cool.
What is Eric saying something? Hold on. A trash panda was eating walnuts on my recycling bin last night and left little footy prints.
Amazing, wonderful.
On a similar real-world animal note, which are significantly less interesting than the Digimon, but I'll share the story anyway. We did some yard work around my house today, clearing off like bushes and like overgrown weeds that we wouldn't normally get to with the lawnmower.
Uh-huh.
And a rabbit, like a little rabbit, came out of the woodwork afterwards, and was clearly having a good time consuming all of the trimmings, until a squirrel showed up and the two fought and the rabbit won.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's not a fight you usually see.
Yep.
Alright. So yeah, now, did you ever play Digimon World 3?
I have not yet. I was going to, but that leads into some stuff that I'd rather not talk about on stream.
Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
So I have played a bunch of Digimon World 3.
Uh-huh.
That game is still really cool. I don't like it as much as Digimon World 2, because there's like some gameplay, because it goes for one-on-one combat rather than 3-on-3, which I think is inherently less interesting and more just trying to be Pokemon. The card game I remember doing a lot of, like the card game in the game, but I also don't remember a lot about the story.
Yeah, speaking of Digimon World 3, apparently in Japan, it had an opening theme song performed as a collaborative effort between Wadako Oji, may he rest in peace, Ayumi Miyazaki, and AIM. For those who don't know, Wadako Oji, may he rest in peace, was the guy who did the opening themes to the first 5 seasons of the Digimon anime in Japan, as well as several insert themes for the first season. Ayumi Miyazaki provided the evolution themes for the first 2 seasons of the anime. And AIM provided the ending theme to the first season of the anime.
Yep.
The 3 would also return to collaborate on the Adventure Tri films.
Alright, so you keep going with this while we're talking, but as you're going, tell us a bit about Digimon World 4, because you are far more familiar with that game than I am. And
boy, Digimon World 4. Okay, so Digimon World 4 has right off the bat, shows a problem that was across the board with a lot of early PS2 games. That being, what is this load time?
Yep.
A lot of early PS2 games had atrociously long load times. And Digimon World 4 was no different. So,
tell us about the play style of that game as opposed to the real time cheering on your Digimon from Digimon World 1 or the turn-based battle systems of Digimon Worlds 2 and 3. Tell us about the battle system for Digimon World 4.
So Digimon World 4 was like baby's first Diablo.
I'd more compared to Gauntlet, honestly.
Maybe. But you ran around in a top-down perspective, used X to attack the enemy and interact with the world, held it down to use a charge attack, and spun the analog stick in a 360, and then clicked the attack button to use a spin attack. And you would also hit R1 to use a ranged attack.
Should recall this was an up to 4-player co-op game.
Yes, it was. And every Digimon had several attack types. Had one of 4 attack types: Slash, Pierce, Bash, and Shot.
Now to recall, these were not coming from their own normal attacks. These were coming from weapons they were holding.
Yes. Agumon was a bash attack. Was by default a bash attacker and used axes. Vmon was by default a slash attacker and started off with a sword. Gyomon was by default a pierce attacker and used daggers. And
he had a Bowie knife on the fucking package.
Yes, he did. And Dorumon was also by default a slash attacker and had a katana.
So, Steven.
Yes.
Now, naturally, that's a Digimon game. Here, decide your attack first.
Yeah. Let's use Scratch Smash, because why not?
So naturally, Digimon as a Digimon game, where the big thing of any Digimon game is the progression and evolution of your Digimon.
Yes.
So when did you get your champion form in that game?
In order to evolve your Digimon in that game, you have to complete specific side quests and objectives on predetermined difficulties. And unless you know what those side quests and objectives are and when you have to complete them, on what difficulty and within what time limit, you will not unlock those evolutions at all.
So I did actually have a specific question.
Yes.
When you unlocked their champion forms,
Yes.
the champion forms aren't in that game.
No, not to my knowledge. You only
Neither
have
are the ultimates.
Yes, you only have the child, aka rookie forms, and the ultimate, aka megas.
Yes. So for the majority of that game, you are just running around as the rookies,
Yes.
which is the least interesting and satisfying thing you could ever do for a Digimon game.
Yes.
Take away the evolutions.
Yes. And that is exactly what they did.
Yep.
I should also point out that one of the other things you had to do to unlock an evolution was that the character's the attack type stat for the evolution you wanted also had to reach a certain point. And you increase that attack type stat by using weapons that deal that attack type.
Yep. So I'm going to give you the list of Digimon that you could Digivolve to in that game.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. So, Hercules Kabuterimon X.
Yes.
War Greymon X.
Yes.
Metal Garurumon X.
Yes.
Where Garurumon X.
Yes. I should also point out, Gabumon is not a character in the game.
Yeah. Alphamon.
Yes.
Beelzemon Blast Mode.
Yes. Impmon is not a character in the game.
Clavis Angemon.
Yes. Patamon is not a character in the game.
Black War Greymon X. Gallantmon Crimson Mode.
Yes.
Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode and Paladin Mode.
Yes.
And Susanomon.
Yes.
A character that shouldn't exist in that game.
Yes. Also, this makes it the only Digimon game since his introduction that you cannot get Omegamon in.
Yep.
For the record, Digimon World 4 was not very popular.
It's a bad game.
We got bandages.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get those scratches and bruises cut up. Do you put band-aids on bruises? Who gives a shit? You saved my bacon.
こいつとばったり出会って驚いて逃げたところにさっきの岩みたいなのが襲いかかってきてさ
ごつもんが狙ってて危険だと教えようとしたのに、ミノルは俺から逃げるし。
But you ran from me like a bitch. Also, I think you wet yourself.
いや悪いね
They don't need to know that last part.
すごいもんだな。
If somebody clips this and edits it to have a little wet spot on there.
Dude, I could do that. All it's taking is some masking and maybe like a masking area that I just a dark, it's like a transparent dark patch, just laid over there with like a little masking to like feather the edges out.
すぐってわけじゃなかったよ。
っておいタクマ、なんだそいつ。
それを聞きたいのは僕の方もだって。だがどうやら敵じゃない。
敵じゃないぞ。
さっきも見ただろ。僕たちを守ってくれたんだ。
Alright, I should also point out that Agumon by default has to raise his bash, would be raising his bash attack stat because of the axes. Wargreymon requires him to have slash.
Yep.
確かに何度もそう言ってるのだがな。
とにかく今はこんな見知らぬ森の中で変な生き物に襲われてる状況なんだ。仲間が増えたのは心強いよ。この調子で葵さんたちや他の仲間も探してみよう。あ、どうしたん
Something,
だ？
something you forgot to mention there?
い
You know what I mean?
や、
ごめん、俺葵さんとは一緒にいたんだけど、さっきはその
I bitched out hard.
He
慌
did.
てて一目散に逃げ出しちゃって、葵さんを。
おい、葵さんを置いてったのか？
無我夢中だったんだ。ごめん。
What a
まずい
loser.
な。どっちの方向かわかるか？ごつもん以外にも化け物はいるんだろ？
多くはないが、いくつかいるのは感じるな。
すぐに葵さんを探さなくちゃ。辺りにはいなさそうだし、別の場所に行ってみよう。
行こう。
たくまくん、みのるくん。
今の声は。
Ah, there she is.
よかった。
Oh, hey, she's fine.
葵さん。
葵さんも無事だったんだね。
Oh, great. I didn't abandon you to certain death.
どうやら。
Yeah, all I did was offer me a blunt.
ようだな。
What?
よかっ
You know, he was stoned. Oh, shut up.
Fucking God. I'm going to hurt someone.
みのるくん、どこに行ってた
Good thing I'm 30 miles away.
するでしょ。
悪い悪い。ほんとごめん。今度はみっともない姿は見せないから。ヒーローみたいにさっそうと駆けつけて解決するから。
またそうやってふざけて、もう心配させないでちょうだい。ごめんで済むわけないでしょ。女の子を置き去りにして逃げるなんて絶対許さないんだから。
Angie dog.
I'm going to bite the shit out of your nuts, kid.
They call him balls because that's what he bites first. I can't take credit for that joke. I stole that from Al Chest Breach.
Yeah. Labramon truly is just balls, the talking dog.
待て。二人とも落ち着け。
この子なら大丈夫。怖くないから。
いや今俺お尻噛まれそうだったんだけど。
I mean, you kind of deserve it.
汚いお尻なんて噛みませんよ。
You pissed yourself after all. Also, is that a little turd in there?
Wash your ass, kid.
Look, they don't need to know this stuff, okay?
That explains why you smell like shit. I know because of my dog nose.
ワンちゃんって間違いなく化け物だよな。そもそも犬が喋るわけねえし。葵さん、なんでそれを疑問に思ってないんだ？
安心して。ラブラモンもいいやつだよ。僕前から知ってる。
恐竜の赤ちゃん？
No, I am a child dinosaur.
ハ
そして俺がファルコモン。以後よろしく。
よろしくお願いします。ねえあなた、ラブラモンって名前なの？そうだよ葵。これからもよろしくね。大変、あなた怪我をしてるわね。
Alright, who should we talk to?
Quite frankly, Minoru makes me nauseous. Let's talk about it.
葵さん、はぐれてた間何があったの？
あの後、別の怪物が襲ってきたのをワンちゃん、いえ、ラブラモンが助けてくれたんだけど、そのせいでこの子こんな大怪我しちゃったの。大丈夫大丈夫、こんな傷大したことないから。もう心配しすぎよ葵。ダメよ、ちゃんと手当てしないと。救急箱が必要ね。
それだよな。やっぱ一度校舎に戻ろうぜ。今どこにいるかもよくわかんないけど。
Yeah, none of
近
us
くに
really
あの
do.
神社があるってことは歩いて帰れる距離なのは間違いないよ。とにかく日が暮れるまでにはどうにか戻ろう。
なあ、本当にここってさっきまでいたとこか？地形が全然違う気がするんだけど。
え、そうなのか？
さっき通ってきたトンネルへの道がどこにも見当たらないんだ。それにそもそもキャンプ前に聞いてた地形とは違うぜ。まるで全然別の場所みたいな感じっていうか。
それって大丈夫なの？
まずいな。そうなると校舎までたどり着けるか怪しいぞ。なあアグモン、あとファルコモン、お前たちはこの辺りのことわかるか？
わかるよ。
知っていることなら何でも答えよう。
They can get us out of
僕
here.
たち校舎に戻りたいんだけど。
わかんない。
Agumon doesn't know what a school is.
'Cause poor literacy is skewed.
人間が暮らすもので。
これだったら見たことある。
Ah, there we go.
本当か？
木でできた大きい建物と広い空き地があった。
校庭か。間違いない。どこにあるんだ？
どこだっけ？
Agumon, I thought you knew the area well.
おい。
場所なら俺がわかる。案内しよう。
Thank you,
あ
Falcomon.
りがとう。
Look, I love Agumon, but come on, man. There it is.
お、やっと見えてきたぜ。
ふむ、 どうやらあれで間違いなかったようだな。
うわーい、あともう少しだ。
ラブラも足の怪我は大丈夫？心配してくれてありがとう。大丈夫よ、葵。
どうにかここまで戻ってこれたんだ。日が暮れる前に急いで行こう。
それにしても変ね。
どうしたの葵さん。
ここまでの移動でスマホを何度か試してみたの。この辺り全てが通話可能エリアの外で電話もネットもつながらないわ。もう校舎の近くなのに。
本当だ。 GPS やマップだけじゃなくコンパスのアプリもまともに動かないよ。
It's because you're not on Earth right now.
今はカメラくらいしか使えないか。
それにさ、気づいたか？行きの時とは違ってあのトンネルを通らなかったよな。
そういえばそうよね。 GPS が使えなかったから気づかなかったけど、別の道に入ったのかしら。
だったら戻ってこれるのは変だって。それほど複雑な道じゃなかったのにおかしくないか？
ふむ、何か混乱があるようだが、この辺りにあれに似た建物は他にないぞ。
早く行きたい。
気にはなるけど、とりあえず戻れたんだしさ。とにかく今は校舎へ急ごう。
Generally speaking, you don't want to be outside at night while in the digital world, because that's when a lot of the nasty ones come out.
やった。日没までに帰ってこれた。
Yup.
ここがタクマたちの学校？
いや、通ってる学校はここじゃないよ。僕らは課外学習の宿泊施設として使ってるだけだけど、学校は学校か。
タクマ、学校ってなんだ？
Oh, it's a prison for children.
Yeah. What was the question?
How do I answer Agumon's question? What is a school? We can answer directly, answer vaguely, or focus on first aid.
Let's focus on first aid.
そういう説明は後だ。今は治療しないと。
そうだった。ラブラモン、大丈夫か？
大丈夫よ。これくらいどうってことないわ。
でも、あれ？どういうことだ？
Also, if you take a look, you'll notice there's something a little different about the school from when we last saw it.
It looks even shittier.
I know, right?
いないどころか様子おかしくねえか？
本当だ。なんでこんなボロボロに。
もしかして俺たちが気絶してる間に群発地震のでかいのが来ちまったのか？
ミノルも気絶してたのか？
ああ、俺も葵さんもな。しかし
どうして？一体何があったの？
それを知りたいのは俺の方ですよ。どうなってんだこれ。ただでさえもうじき日が暮れるってのによ。
Like, the earthquake might explain all the broken windows, but it doesn't explain the massive vegetation that is slowly consuming the building.
Yum yum.
校舎すら普通に怖いのにこんな廃墟じゃ。
I mean, do you want to sleep outside on the ground?
私まで怖くなっちゃう。
落ち着けミノル。 俺がいるから大丈夫だ。
そうよ、葵は私が守るわ。
気絶してたのってどれくらいかな。僕は小1時間と気絶していなかったと思うけど。
俺たちもそれくらいかな。
スマホの時計で見る限り間違いないわね。日付も変わってないし通信で時間が合わせられなくてもこれくらいで時間が狂うことはないはずよね。
じゃあそのわずかな間に何かが起きたってことか。
破壊兵器とか天変地異で朽ち果てたとか。じゃあなんで草ぼうぼうになってんだよ。
確かにこれは単に衝撃で破壊された感じじゃない。長い時間をかけて朽ちていったような。
気にはなるけど今はラブラモンの手当てができればそれでいいわよ。とにかく中へ入りましょう。
Anything down there? No.
中もボロボロだ。
Hey, you guys ever watch ghost stories?
抜けたりしないよな。
And then we got a talking cat. We got a dog, but that's not quite it.
見えなくないな。気をつけて歩こう。
Real quick, are we the original version of Ghost Stories or the dub?
The better version.
The dub.
Yes.
Okay.
どうしたの？ちょっと大丈夫？ラブラモン。
痛むのか。しっかりしろ。
ラブラモン大丈夫か？
Didn't we get band-aids?
We did.
私救急箱を探してくるわ。保健室にならそういうのあると思うから。
まずは1階から探そう。
Alright, so shit talk Digimon World 3. Or 4.
Yeah, we did.
I think we've sufficiently shit talked it. What else we got?
Well, there's the Rumble Arena games.
Well, let's keep it to Digimon World for the moment.
Okay.
So you played Redigitize, right?
Yes.
But I know you haven't played it all that much yet.
Yes.
What's your impression so far?
From what I played, I enjoyed it, and I could definitely see the improvements made the improvements made from the original to that, and how that led into the changes they made in Next Order.
Okay. Now, Next Order, let's get right into Next Order then. Next Order, I know you like, I'm not as big of a fan of, because it feels like a lot of, like, the evolutions are not, come a little cheaply to me. And that's, I think, my main gripe. Like, when I go up against that Black Agumon and Gabumon, and my, like, ultimate level Digimon are getting their butts kicked, it feels really dissonant to me.
For me, I get it, because, like, in Redigitize, it is a lot easier to get a adult/champion level, and if you do it right, you can also get a perfect, aka ultimate, with just a bit more effort.
Okay.
Because the whole point of that one was that your end goal was to get the ultimate / megas.
Right.
Next Order's whole thing, though, is that they made it easier to go through that, so that you could have more time, so that you could take advantage of the EXE system.
See, I never got it far enough in Next Order to know what that was.
So the EXE system, or Extra Cross Evolution, was a system where if you have a high enough bond between yourself, your partners, and they had a high enough bond between each other, then once every in-game day, while they were both an Ultimate / Mega, they could, for one battle, combine into a Supreme level.
Okay.
And the big difference and the big advantage to that was that instead of getting a percentile stat increase, it would literally take their two stats and just add them together.
See, that's cool, but I guess I wish there would be just a little more, like, time between, and like a few more areas that you could explore without feeling a huge amount of danger as the rookie. Before you needed a champion. Or before you needed an ultimate.
I mean, I went through the first area of the game with rookie, aka child, with child levels or rookies. Then I went through like the next 2 or 3 with adult / champions before I started needing perfect / ultimates.
So the thing that bothered me was that in like what the very first area outside of like the city, if you go the wrong direction and run into Falcomon, he will mess you. And like just accidentally from like the get-go in like that very first area, being able to run into something that can immediately annihilate you, and like at night the Numamon that show up can mess you up pretty bad too.
I did not have as much problem with them. Like it took me like a little bit of extra training at the gym, but I was able to kill them without needing to evolve.
So, but like I want like a little bit of time before I immediately have to go to the gym to explore.
But then, but I guess the other thing then is just like avoid battles at night, which I was able to do rather effectively.
Sure, but like placing enemies that can, because like I remember getting one shot by those Numamon, and when that happened to me, it kind of killed a lot of my momentum. And then the rest of it was killed with that aforementioned battle against the Black Agumon and Gabumon, where my 2 Mock Agumon got destroyed.
Yeah, I did not encounter them until way later into the game.
Yeah, I went to that area, I talked to them, because I saw I could talk to them, and I didn't know it would throw me into a battle, and then I got owned. And that felt a little cheap. Alright, I got distracted. Catch me up in the story. Are we still looking for first aid stuff?
No, we found it. Now we're trying to figure out, like, so what happened here? Why is everything overgrown? Why did the first aid kit itself look like garbage, but everything inside was pristine?
Okay.
Why is the tunnel gone? Why is the entire terrain different? Why does nothing work? Are we dreaming?
Why does my back hurt sometimes? I'm only in middle school.
Yeah. Everything is wrong and it scares me. We almost got killed by walking rocks! So this is extra confusing to them that they're saying, well, it's just always been like this. Because according to their phones, only an hour has passed since they fell unconscious initially.
Yeah, they have not apparently the genre of isekai anime does not exist in their Japan.
Which makes it a better Japan by default.
Hey man, I like Inuyasha. And if you think about it, Digimon was an isekai.
It was, but here's the thing. Those, those could be considered an isekai, but they aren't what we now consider isekai, which is overpowered protagonist with no personality collects a harem of girls with zero personality.
That does in fact describe at least 60% of them. And people might think that's like me taking a dig at you, but no, because there are a lot of isekais out there.
There are.
Like I was talking about Knights and Magic. That show is not an isekai. It literally just scribbled in crayon onto its script, and he came from the real world first, so that it would probably sell better in the current market. That show does not care about the fact that it's an isekai.
Except for all the times he keeps making reference to robot and mecha anime.
Which in the 3 episodes I've watched has been twice.
Oh, look!
Alright.
Somebody else pissed themselves.
What's he keeping his mind off of?
You know, all the weird shit.
Okay.
Like, why does the school look like it hasn't been touched in 50 years when it's only been an hour?
Yeah, that's fair.
2階から声がしたけど、どこなんだ?
There was neither a Y sound nor a K sound in that utterance.
Yeah.
間違いない。教室の中だ。行くぞ。りょう、ぶつか。来るな。
Oh, that's right. His is Dracon, isn't it?
No.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Someone has Dracon.
Yeah. Somebody else. No, he has, He has, blah. He has
Kunamon.
Kunamon, yeah. That.
Okay, I guess that's why Kawagamon hasn't shown up yet.
なんだあいつは。アグモン、知ってるか？
知らない。でも怒っているようには見えないよ。
Yeah, it doesn't have
あい
eyes.
つの名前は確かクネモンのはずだ。
クネモン。
ねえ君、大丈夫？その子は多分遊びたいんだよ。
恐竜の化け物だ。
化け物じゃないよ。アグモンだよ。
化け物なんて失礼しちゃうわ。
まったくだ。
喋った。りょう、とにかくアグモンも敵じゃないから。さあ、落ち着いて。
なんだよおめえ。下級生のくせに 上級生呼び捨てかよ。
A guy who has likely pissed himself.
この子悪魔たちの仲間なのか？
どうやら人間のようだし、そうなのだろう
なんだか情けないわね。
I like Labramon. Labramon's currently my favorite character.
Just call him out in broad daylight.
Go right for the jugular.
な。うるせえ。いいか、こいつだけじゃないんだぞ、ここの化け物は。幽霊もいたし、なんかすげえでっかい化け物もこの先に。
この先ってどこら辺です？
Ah, that's not a good
な
sound.
んだよ今の音は。
もしかしてこれってラップ音とか？
Well, I mean, you've got a talking lizard, a talking dog, a talking bird with humanoid functions, and a giant ass caterpillar. I feel like sky's the limit now.
Yeah?
ふざけんなよてめえ。そんなことがあるわけ。
Ah, he farted it and shitted it.
He is farting and shitting.
寮のやつ、ずいぶん怯えているな。
What a bitch.
幻覚でも見てんじゃねえの？
いや、確かにこの者が言うように、この建物内に怪しい気配が漂っている。
マジで？
そうね。嫌な匂いがするわ。
If the dog says it smells, then it really must smell.
何がいるん
That
だろうな。
might just be the shit in Minoru's pants.
He has yet to change.
なあ、タクマ。
Suspiciously stinky.
あっちの方、写真を撮ってみようぜ。
あっち？
Why don't you do it?
神社の時も何か変なもんが映ったし、もしかしたらここでも映るかもしれないじゃん。
ちょっとミノルくん、こんな時にふざけている場合じゃないでしょ。
待って葵さん、何もわからない状況だから試してみようよ。
もうたくまくんまで。わかったわ。
こんな時にカメラかよ。のんきなもんだな。ち、勝手にしろ。
何か映るかな。早く試してみようぜ。
Alrighty then, let's look around. Can we talk? We can talk to them.
Alright. Did you play the original Digimon story? The Digimon World DS?
Yes.
How was it?
So it goes back to the. So it has a 3v5 combat system.
3v5. Interesting.
Yes, you can have up to 3. You can have a party of up to 6, and up to 3 of them can be in battle at once against anywhere from 1 to 3 enemies.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So the game has a different evolution system than previous ones, where every Digimon you defeat grants a specific type of experience points related to its own typing.
Okay.
And your Digimon requires a certain number of experience points just in period, or a certain number of experience points from a specific type to level up, if EXP is a requirement.
Okay.
You might also need to just raise your bond with that Digimon, which happens by keeping it in battle and using items on it, or just talking with it outside of battle on your farm where you can raise other Digimon. You can put stuff on the farm that will passively raise their stats or give them experience points from a certain typing. And also, raising certain Digimon on your farm will give you subquests in the game.
Okay.
Uh-huh. That said, you do need to clear a certain number of subquests before the game will let you do the next story mission.
Ah.
Uh-huh. So do keep an eye out for anything like that. Also similar to games like Digimon World, I think 3 had this, but 4 obviously had it, is that you can give your Digimon equipment to raise their stats.
Okay.
One annoying thing about the game, a couple things about the game. There is generic equipment, and then also equipment that can only be given to Digimon of certain types.
Okay.
Yeah. And one thing very much of note with that is that, and this was changed in the sequel, is that your Digimon only has 2 attacks. Their basic attack and their signature move. If you want them to have any other abilities, you need to give them equipment.
Okay. Interesting.
So keeping your party's equipment up to date is the only way to keep their attacks up to date at the same time.
Huh. Alright. So, would you say that you enjoyed the game then?
I liked the story, but a lot of the mechanics were clearly still were still not very refined. And there was also a point at the game where you can lock yourself into a losing streak.
Right then. How about Dawn and Dusk? Because you played a lot of those.
Those I played the shit out of, and those are far better.
Is it a similar style between them and the original one?
Yes, it's almost the exact same style with a few improvements. For one thing, equipment no longer gives or takes away skills.
Okay.
Every Digimon just has a certain number of skills that they will learn as they hit certain levels. Upon evolution, they will immediately be given access to their signature attack.
Okay.
Yeah. It still has the type specific EXP system and the total EXP stuff as well as the ability for certain Digimon on your farm to give you subquests, but you can also get other ones just from talking to people around the town, and just the game will give a certain number of them to you by default for completing certain parts of the story.
Okay.
One other thing is that there's a clear focus on the Digimon you will be interacting with, depending on whether you bought Dawn or Dusk.
Okay.
So, like, if you bought Dawn, you will mostly be interacting with Dragon, Holy, Plant/Insect, and Avian types.
Okay.
If you bought Dusk, then you are primarily interacting with Beast, Demon, Aquatic, and Machines.
Okay.
So it's easier to gain items relating to those types, easier to gain EXP of those types, And as a result, easier to just gain multiples of those types.
Okay.
Uh-huh. The other thing is that at the start of DS, you get to pick one of 3 Digimon. You get to pick either Koromon, Tsunomon, or Yokomon.
Okay.
At the start of Dawn, you are given what is called a pack.
Huh.
And it will contain 3... At the start of Dawn and Dusk, you are given a pack, and it contains 3 Digimon in it. I do not remember what all of the packs are, or miraculously what's in them. I primarily remember the Dawn ones. In Dawn, both games have what is called the Balance Pack. Then in Dawn, you have the Attack Pack. In Dusk, you have the Defense Pack. Or no, not the Defense Pack, the Speed Pack. And then in Dawn, you have the Japan Pack. And in Dusk, you have the Special Pack.
Huh.
I don't remember what is in the Attack Pack, all of what is in the Attack Pack, or all of what is in the Japan Pack. The common thing is that in all 3 packs in Dawn, you get Coronamon.
Okay.
And in all 3 packs in Dusk, you will get Lunamon. If you pick the Balance Pack in Dawn, then you are at the beginning. Then you will get Rise Greymon and Angelomon.
Okay.
I don't remember who's in the Attack Pack, but I know that if you pick the Japan Pack alongside Coronamon, you are also given Megalo Graumon.
Alright.
And in Dusk, if you pick the Balance Pack, you are given Lunamon, Mach Gaugamon, and Clockmon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to get through the rest of the dialogue here.
Alright.
Okay, what do you have to say, Ryo? Oh yeah, Kunamon can't talk, he just says stuff like that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but he can understand him.
Yes, and he's very excited to see that he is potentially warming up to him.
Adorable.
Because, you know, they've been waiting literally their entire lives to meet these people.
Yep.
What's there? Okay, there's nothing else in here, so let's do the camera thing. Okay. Here we go. Big chef. Ah! Well then.
Well, that's concerning.
I'm sure this isn't a, I'm sure people familiar with Digimon won't immediately know who this is implying.
Nanda yo, misero yo, Takuma. Eh? Are? いつの間にこんなのが。
うわなんだこれ白いベトベトの糸でいっぱいだ
This whole place is covered in sticky white threads. Ugh.
注意した方がいい。まだ何か気配を感じるぞ。
何かってたくま、なんかやばいぜ。逃げよう。
Never say that again.
You know the localization team had fun with that one.
Yeah.
ああ、おい、よう、急に叫ぶのやめろって。マジでビビるだろ。
ちょっと葵、あ、ねえ葵どこ？返事をして。
どうしたんだラブラモン。
葵がいないの。ねえ、嘘でしょ。葵。
本当だ。
今の今までそこにいたのに。しまった。いつの間に。
Gadzooks!
化け物。
化け物？
あ、そうだ。
No, it's not Falcomon.
God
そうじゃ
damn
ねえ
it.
よ。すげえ早くて一瞬のことだったけど、確かに葵をさらって消えてった。俺は見たんだ。見てたんだよ。
なあアグモン、葵さんをさらったのもお前。
It's a big honking spider. just here in the corner.
早くて何かまではわからなかったけど。
嘘だろ。全然気づかなかったぞ。そんな速さで襲われたらどうすりゃいいんだよ。
We'll beat the shit out of it.
見た目だけじゃなく常識外れの力があることも考えるべきだった。
このカメラに映ってるのって雲の巣だよな。食われちまうのか俺ら。
嫌だ。そんなのあってたまるか。ママ。
一瞬嫌な気配がしたんだが、あまりの素早さで気づいた時には葵はさらわれていた。すまない。
もっと周りを気にすればよかったのかな。
Yeah, how do you miss Dokugumon? It's not exactly small.
No, he is not.
やっと出会えたのに。怪我も治してもらったのに。葵。
すまないラブラモン。
なあタクマ。
どうするもこうするも
Like
ね
I
え
thought
だ
he
ろ。
was done talking.
早くここから逃げるに決まってるだろうが。
何言ってんだ。葵さん置いていく気か。
今から追いかけても間に合わねえよ。
まだそうだと決まっていないと思うけど、どうすればいいのか。
とにかくこのままじゃ葵が危ないわ。手分けして葵を探しましょう。
Yeah, we all should have been standing around and like talking for a minute when we immediately should have probably like run out and like tried to find her. Hurry up and save Aoi.
Alright.
Our character, we have already been playing Takuma as not cautious this entire time.
Yeah.
そうだね、タクマ。
おう、行くぜファルコモン。承知。
嘘だろ。
ありがとう。それじゃあ別れて探しましょう。私先に行くわ。みんなのお願いね。
タクマ、僕たちも行こう。
ああ、絶対に葵さんを取り戻そう。
Okay,
Yes.
so
Uh-huh.
how long have we been going?
It is 6:57 right now.
Okay, and we started about 4:30, right?
Yes.
A little after.
Yes.
Okay, how much longer you want to keep going?
I can go till about 7:30. The toilet unlocked.
Boy, it's a good thing we got that unlocked. I really had to go. Free bat. Oh, we got a free bat?
Oh, free battle, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Free battle on.
Because the game's like, yeah, the story's gonna take place most of this, but for most of this, but like we can still give you like Okay, is that the only way you could do it then?
No.
Okay, so it is expecting you to use this.
Okay, so it wants us to use it to try it out real quick because it won't.
Alright, looks like we're going to be going up against Betamon.
Yes.
相手になろう
Man, the Digimon they give Greek letter names is all over the fucking
It
place.
is, isn't it?
Like, you got Alphamon and Omegamon, but then you got Betamon, you've got Deltamon, you've got Gammamon. None of them fit any kind of pattern.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk to Betamon.
I would kill them. Conversations, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Do you play Digimon Lost Story?
What?
Did you play Lost Story?
Oh no, because that one never came out outside of Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so we can only say we get annoyed
Right.
right now. It looks like.
Lost Evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely like fucking Persona 5, where I have no idea in my right mind
Yeah.
what the correct answer could possibly be. And
Yeah,
there is
so-
very little indication.
Yeah, so Lori just tells you just keep trying.
Yeah.
Force it.
Yep. We're recruiting this Betamon, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, we can't even do anything. Oh, success rate 25%. Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. Okay then.
Now let's kill his friend.
Yep, basically.
No mercy.
Ah, you missed.
Didn't you have a 91% to hit?
Yes.
Man, that XCOM numbers.
Yeah.
Keep facing him. You don't want him to get behind you.
Fuck him up!
俺が手伝おう
Yep, there we go. Oh, you don't move very far. Okay, you can't do that either.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I just lost the call.
Oh.
And I'm losing the stream bit by bit too.
Oh no.
Like I'm getting some massive slowdown and hangups.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we might need to pack it in soon after this fight.
Alright. Oh, he had a counterattack.
Ugh.
We can do this.
Let's say cure the core.
Yes.
So you're getting him drunk. Alright.
Alright, Agumon, finish it off.
Rad. We killed that dude.
We did.
He's dead now.
Cadaverific.
Okay, so we might need to back in here before my
I heard-
stream completely
you
dies.
mentioned- Alright, let me save it. Save. Yes. Alright, there we go.
But hey,
Uh,
this is still a good time.
yes,
It's
it
really
is.
good to have a very, 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 very story-focused Digimon game, considering we don't usually get that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so currently, our current lead female character got kidnapped by Agumon.
Yep.
Our best friend character probably pissed his pants and maybe shit and fart a little bit.
Yep.
The worst character so far got Kunamon.
Uh-huh.
And Labamon's currently my favorite character.
Alright then. So
Okay, bye.
let's exit out of here. Quit game. Save and quit. Yes. Alright, well, it's going to be it for this week, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening and a wonderful week moving forward. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video around, all that stuff. Or else Susan Wojcicki will locate the Black Gears and begin her conquest of the digital world, and we don't want that.
Remember, kids, always steal from your parents.
Let's maybe not give that advice.
Now I'm going to stick by that. Bye!
Bye,